Disclaimer. This video uses AI-generated avatars and voices for presentation purposes only. The content, questions, and statements are based on real information and are intended for public awareness and education.
Today, we're discussing a serious and sensitive matter involving child protection within the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, that has now reached the Supreme Court of India. To help us understand what this case is about, what the court has directed, and why it matters for survivors and the wider community, we are joined by a representative from the Justice for Srila Prabhupada Foundation.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate the opportunity to be here, and I'm ready to dive right in and help explain what this case is about and why it matters.
Who has taken the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, to court?
The case has been brought by the Justice for Srila Prabhupada Foundation, also known as JFSPF. It is a registered nonprofit organization based in Florida, USA. The foundation stepped forward because serious concerns affecting children were not being addressed properly and needed independent review.
Who are the people behind the petition?
The petition is supported by many followers of Srila Prabhupada. This includes survivors, families, professionals, researchers, and concerned devotees. It also includes former leaders who previously held positions within ISKCON who believe that protecting children and speaking the truth is more important than silence or position.
On which day did the Supreme Court of India direct the investigation? And why was that day significant?
On 25th of November 2025, the Supreme Court of India issued an important direction. The court recognized the seriousness of the allegations and allowed JFSPF to submit detailed information to official child protection authorities. This was the first time India's highest court formally directed statutory child protection bodies to look into matters involving ISKCON.
What is this case actually about?
This case is about allegations of child abuse within ISKCON institutions, especially in schools and gurukuls. It also focuses on how complaints were handled over many years and whether children were properly protected.
Who are the lawyers at the forefront of this case?
The legal team representing this case is Garg and Garg Advocates. They are the lawyers handling the matter before the Supreme Court of India and are leading the legal process on behalf of the Justice for Srila Prabhupada Foundation.
For decades, what systematic issues within ISKCON have been brought forward?
Survivors have reported repeated issues such as complaints being ignored, lack of accountability, silence around abuse, and weak child protection systems. These concerns appear to be patterns, not isolated incidents.
Why was a public interest litigation filed in the Supreme Court of India?
A public interest litigation was filed because internal systems failed to resolve these issues. Survivors and supporters felt there was no safe or fair way to address the matter internally, so they turned to the Supreme Court for independent review.
How did the Supreme Court respond to the petition?
The Supreme Court did not dismiss the concerns. Instead, it allowed JFSPF to submit all available material to official child protection bodies and asked them to examine the allegations seriously.
Why is the involvement of child protection bodies so important in this case?
Because these are government bodies created specifically to protect children. They operate independently and focus on child safety, not internal interests or reputation.
What kind of evidence has been presented so far?
The evidence includes survivor testimonies, documents, reports, correspondence, and records collected over many years. All information is handled carefully with respect for privacy and confidentiality.
How will the statutory authorities evaluate the allegations, and which bodies are involved?
The authorities will review the evidence and decide the next steps. The bodies involved are National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, Uttar Pradesh Child Rights Commission, West Bengal Child Rights Commission.
How far back do these cases of abuse go back?
Reports of abuse go back several decades. Many survivors say they spoke up earlier but were not heard or supported at the time.
Why is this case significant for survivors?
For many survivors, this is the first time their voices are being heard by official government authorities. It brings recognition, dignity, and hope that their experiences finally matter.
How are Srila Prabhupada's supporters responding to this development?
Many supporters believe this effort protects Srila Prabhupada's true values. They feel compassion, responsibility, and care for children are central to his legacy.
Could this case lead to reform within ISKCON?
Yes, it could. If handled responsibly, it may lead to stronger child protection systems, better accountability, and safer environments for children.
What about victims who have not come forward yet, but would like to add their testimonies to the complaint? How can they do that? And will their identities be protected?
Yes, victims are not forced to reveal their identities. Confidentiality is respected, and survivors decide how and when they wish to share information.
How can victims safely report a case today?
Victims can contact us using our official email or fill out a secure reporting form. The links are provided under this video, or they can visit our official website and access the contact information there. They can also choose to remain anonymous. Privacy and confidentiality are always respected.
Which law in India is relevant to this case and why?
The key law is the POCSO Act, which protects children from sexual abuse. It makes such abuse a serious crime and requires authorities to investigate when cases are reported. This law exists to ensure children are protected and not ignored.
ISKCON has said these are old cases. How do you respond to that?
There are both past cases and recent cases. Some older cases were never properly addressed, and new cases have also come forward. This shows that child abuse concerns are not just historical, they are ongoing, which is why action is needed now.
How can people support this mission for justice? And why is raising funds crucial right now?
People can support this mission for justice. But what is most crucial at this stage is raising funds. This work involves legal processes, survivor support, documentation, research, and engagement with statutory authorities, all of which require sustained financial resources. Without adequate funding, this effort cannot continue effectively. Supporters can contribute by contacting us through our official email or by filling out a secure donation form. All the relevant links are attached under this video for safe and easy access.
What will the donations be used for?
Donations are used for legal and documentation work, survivor support, research, and public awareness related to child protection. Every contribution helps ensure this mission continues responsibly, transparently, and with full focus on protecting children. Srila Prabhupada was clear and direct about the responsibility toward children. He said, "These children are given to us by Krishna. They are Vaikuntha children. Our duty is clear." Letter to Arundhati Devidasi, 30 July 1972, Amsterdam. He also stated, "Never physical punishment is allowed. Discipline them with love and affection." Letter to Aniruddha Dasa, 10th January 1972, Bombay. And he warned leaders clearly, children should not be beaten at all. If he cannot manage without beating, he is not fit as a teacher. Letter to Bhanutanya Devi Dasi, 18th November 1972, Hyderabad.
Thank you for joining us today and for taking the time to explain this important matter so clearly. We appreciate your presence and the work being done to protect children and uphold truth and responsibility. If you would like to find out more about the work of the Justice for Srila Prabhupada Foundation, you can access their website at justiceforsrila-prabhupada-foundation.org. If you'd like to contribute to this very important effort, you will find links to do that there also.